Hello everybody, my name is Lord Batora, and this is welcome to another one of these opinion-ish type videos. I don't really know what to call it, but anyway, I wanted to make another one of these because I have been tired and kind of low on time, and I needed to make a video that required less editing. In case that nobody knows, I do all of my own editing, and especially with the past few videos, like I liked how they turned out. I've been more proud of those ones, but they're a lot more time consuming. So like the Valheim ones, especially like part 2 and 3, and my last episode of The Long Dark have been very time consuming. And so I got my plate's full. Okay. So I work a job and all that type of stuff, and every now and then I need a break from the editing aspect of things. So I expect to see some more of these because I want to keep the higher quality of my regular videos too. So that's probably going to be what you're seeing. It's going to be a mix of these type of videos and those, until maybe I can hire an editor who works with the style of my channel anyway. But like that's far into the future. Anyway, so that's the framework for these type of videos, is I need a break from editing. But I didn't know what to do the video on. I was just like, oh, but what can I make it on? I had a few ideas, which we'll probably be getting some videos in the future about some TV shows and whatnot that were a part of my childhood that I found very interesting. But, and who knows, we'll see what you guys think about that. And I was just trying to figure out what to do. And then I watched a video by some ordinary gamers. And if anyone watches them, you probably... Oh, and the thumbnail. You probably know what this video is about. But, suddenly I got the inspiration for what I wanted to make a video on. And it's a Space Jam. So it's apparently trending right now. So I got the video content. And that content is Lola BuNnY not sexy enough anymore? So that's the question of the day. That's what's trending, and that's I found very amusing. So apparently they're making a Space Jam 2, which I heard rumors of, like, I don't know how long ago, but I forgot it existed, but apparently it popped up again. I was like, oh yeah, that somebody mentioned that once. But anyway, as a kid, I saw that movie. You know, I saw Space Jam. It came out when I was a wee lad, and then I saw it as a kid. Whatever. We had it on VHS. I think we had it like a TV recorded version of it. And on that one, watching it, I remember liking it enough. Like I saw it a few times, but looking back, it was an odd movie. And here I've got with me, see, I've got a copy of it even. I've never watched this once ever since I bought it. So I'm not a huge fan of it or anything, but you know, it's a movie from my childhood that I remembered, and now looking back, it was really weird. It's a weird movie. You know, you got Michael Jordan in it, and you got Bugs Bunny. So the entire premise of it is essentially Michael Jordan goes to Looney Tune World to save them from alien invaders via a game of basketball, and that's basically it. I got a trailer actually pulled up, so for those of you who have no clue at all about what Space Jam is, let's watch the trailer together and we can take a look at that.
When the world's greatest athlete, Michael Jordan, teams up with the world's best-loved cartoon character, Bugs Bunny, you won't believe your eyes.
Pardon me, Mr. Jordan. Could I have your John Hancock?
What's going on here?
We need your help! You heard of the Dream Team? Well, we're the Mean Team. Ready? Yeah!
Doc.
Yeah.
You kick it in here.
Yeah, Bill Murray's in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! I don't play defense.
Warner Brothers presents Jordan,
Bugs
Bunny.
Special delivery!
Together, they just might save the world. Space Jam. You've never seen anything like it.
Alright, so that's basically the end of it. Who cares about thirst? But also, I'd just like to point out a little additionally, you'll notice right over here, Danny DeVito was also in the movie. He was the voice of like the main big bad boss alien or whatever. Picture's gonna be on the screen, post-editing picture, whatever. But yeah, and so there's a few names in there. Now, is it any good? I honestly don't know. I don't remember. It's been ages since I've watched it. I didn't watch it in preparation for this video because I'm not that interested and I don't care enough about the concept or the topic for it. I'm not personally invested in the concept or in the topic of talking. I'm great with words. Now, if you noticed earlier, I said that there was some controversy going on. I don't know if it's like a lot of controversy. It's probably really minor. But it's trending, and that is that one of the characters, LoLa BuNnY, that if you watch, I think they have a Looney Tunes show. I also don't watch any of it. I've never seen like anything but a few snips here and there where it was already on in other places, and she's a character on that too, but she's already been redesigned. But anyway, I believe her original appearance was in Space Jam. And also on the screen here, you'll see what her design was back then. So that's her right there. You can see that she's sitting there. She's holding the basketball. She's whatever. And then we got a couple other pictures of her interacting with like other characters here and there with Bugs Bunny. And basically, she was a new character in there. She's basically the only female character in the Looney Tunes as far as this movie's concerned. And she was pretty much just introduced as that, and also Bugs' like romantic interest. Like when Bugs sees her, he's like, "Wow, she's so hot!" That type of a deal. And that's basically it. I don't remember a whole lot, but that's who the character is. So if you didn't know who the character is, that's her original appearance. She's had other appearances in other shows. But anyway, apparently she got redesigned to look like this. And you'll notice that aside from it looks lower budget, honestly, it looks kind of cheaper. The main difference is she is not have as many of the curves and whatnot. That's about it. So I think that's it. I think the picture on the left looks kind of funny, honestly. I say picture on the left. It's on the left in my screen, but the picture that's currently present looks more comical to me, which might be a good thing. Even in the Some Ordinary Gamers clip, he points out the face looks a little odd, and I would agree with that. That's all it is. And to me, I don't personally care either way. I think it's kind of silly. The entirety of the controversy is silly. I don't think anything momentous is going to be proven by redesigning a character to be less sexy. And I also don't think it really changes a lot to have her sexy in the first place. And I use that term as in she's got curves, like she's got boobs. I don't think it changes anything. If it was originally the first design, I don't think anyone would care. I don't think the old one changes anything either. I think it's kind of silly to go that far. It's kind of odd. And one of the things is I personally don't think this movie, because the Space Jam 2 is happening, right? I don't think the movie needs to exist in the first place. I think it's a silly concept to make a Space Jam 2. Like, they'll do whatever they want, and of course they've got to bring everything back to the dead. That's what makes me want to be. But they bring everything back from the dead and making a million sequels and live action remakes. Like, yeah, got the Tom and Jerry one that's happening and whatnot. I hear that it's not the greatest. I didn't go to see that either because I don't really care. Like, but they were childhood things. So I'm like seeing all these characters and they're familiar to me. So I kind of keep an eye on it, but I don't care enough to go and see it and make huge reviews or anything like that. So as far as this goes, it is amusing. You kind of just sit back and watch and muse at what's happening. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. And also, regardless of your take on this, please don't make it a war zone in the comments below. If you're gonna, like, any disagreements, let's keep it civil. Let's not harass anyone. If you like old LoLa more, that's fine. If you like new LoLa more, I think that's also fine. I don't think it makes a difference. I think the biggest problem, honestly, as far as the redesign goes, is they are using an old concept, which is Space Jam, and then taking pre-existing characters and then changing them for their current purposes, which is to intentionally, like, spread a message, I guess, but I don't think there's any weight behind it. I don't think you're going to change anyone's opinions or anything like that. And if, well, so, like, for example, because, like, if you're taking the angle of, oh, well, it's a kid's movie, we just don't want it, like, sexualized or whatever, something like that, you think that everyone's just into big boobs? Because, you know, the redesign, some people might be more into that. That's all I'm saying. Just because that's there doesn't mean that people are going to stop sexualizing characters. It's still going to end up, someone's going to be into that. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's what's happening. Apparently people give a crap about this. Some people, probably a minority of people. Doesn't matter. I just thought it was interesting because it was Space Jam, a movie from my childhood. I didn't think that this would become a controversial thing in 2021. That's it. I presented it to you. Now you know that some people are offended that they redesigned this character and that she does not have as big of boobs anymore. And some people are offended that other people are offended that they changed it. I guess that's the end of the video. I ran out of things to talk about. Those are my thoughts. And with that, I hope you have an excellent day, night, whatever time you're watching this. Bye-bye.